Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I love and miss you so much, and I wish I could be there with you to celebrate. I just wanted to say you are so important to everyone in this family, and I really appreciate how welcoming you are to everyone and how you always brighten every room you walk into and create the most fun family gatherings. So I hope you experience some of the same on your special day, and I love and miss you so much. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I love how you're always so nice and make me feel happy.
Hi, Kate. Happy birthday. Um, I'm thrilled to be part of this personal message to you on this wonderful milestone. I'll keep it short because honestly, I can't put into words how much your friendship means to me. And not just the friendship that we had, but the one that has evolved into something so valuable over the years. It started out just chatting across the driveway about our babies and toddlers and the wonderful elementary school years and the awkward teenage years, preteen years, and then the complex world of high school and beyond. Our kids have grown and we've grown too through it all. And now here we are, new chapters in our lives where we are figuring out who we are and what matters most and what makes us us. And those conversations continue, and I'm just so very grateful to have you as my neighbor and my dear, dear friend. So happy birthday, Kate. I'll always look to you for laughs and inspiration, a lot of inspiration, the successful person that you are, the heartfelt, genuine person that you are. And I always love those bottomless cup of coffee. So whenever you want to get together, let's chat. Love you so much. Have a wonderful birthday.
Kate, happiest of birthdays to you. I am so thankful for you in my life and so thankful that I get to do this journey of life with you. I've learned so much from you. Your generosity, your hospitality, your kindness, and belief in everyone else, and your determination and hard work, and the fact that if you set your mind to something, you can achieve it. And I try to take all of those lessons into my awareness every day. I love you. I wish you the best birthday and the very best year to come.
Hey, Kate, just wanted to say happy 60th birthday. Thank you for all the fun times you provided over the years, all the care you've provided, all the summers, and thanks for showing me what my first chicken bake was like. I'll never forget that moment.
Happy 60th birthday, Kate. When I was asked to make this video for you, I had to go back to my phone and check when we first met because I feel like we've known each other a while now. It was actually on September of 2023 when Carmen couldn't make a dinner at Pomodoro's with you and the other ladies and asked us to, Julia and I, to come and meet these ladies called the Bees. You were so welcoming, and I think that was one of the first things I noticed about you was your beautiful smile, your welcoming demeanor, and that beautiful laugh. We've met almost every month at Pomodoro's or somewhere, in the Clear Lake area for dinner and gotten to visit with each other and share our highs and lows. That's another wonderful thing about you is your compassion. You have such empathy for people and such concern for all of us. We really appreciate that about you. I wanted to tell you that you have some beautiful children. It was a wonderful Sunday when I met you guys at St. Bernadette's after Mass one day. And it was so neat to see your beautiful children with you and see how much they love you. I wanted to let you know that we all love you too, and we hope you have many, many more years to celebrate your birthday with us. Take care.
Hi, Aunt Kate. Wishing you a happy birthday. I hope I'm as wise and beautiful as you when I'm your age. I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done for me over the years. I've loved going to Michigan and hanging out with you and the family, And then I've also really appreciated all the help you've given me, whether that's career support, looking over my resume, talking about coworkers. Just really appreciate everything you've done for me, and hoping this is the best birthday you've ever had.
Happy birthday!
I want to wish you a happy 60th birthday. Some of my best memories of you are karaokeing with the coaches and taking you home that night on, I think it might have been your 50th birthday, I'm not sure. But anyway, you're a great person. I'm really glad I know you and that I can call you friend. You've always been there for me. And the bees have been great. And I'm happy to celebrate your birthday. I'm going to sing for you. Here we are right in front of Seven Falls in Colorado Springs. And I would like to sing happy birthday to you, Kate. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kate. Happy birthday to you. And I wish you many, many more. So happy that God created you just the way you are and that I get to call you friend.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Kate. Happy birthday, Kate.
Wishing you a wonderful 60th birthday from the beautiful city of Istanbul.
We're reminded that we first met you over 26 years ago and that you took care of our family before we even knew who you were. And that friendship's grown ever since. So wishing you a wonderful, wonderful birthday.
Wishing you happiness and health
And love.
and continued friendship.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy 60th birthday, Aunt Kate. I'm so happy and lucky to be your sister-in-law and want to wish you the very best birthday. I love how you are such a good problem solver and ready to dive in and be there for anybody who needs you. I particularly remember you being such a good support to me when we were looking for solutions for my mom and her diagnosis, and I will never forget that. You were such a good help and friend to me. Have the greatest birthday. I love you so much.
Hi, Kate. I'm honored to be one of your closest friends, and your amazing children asked if I would make a little video for you, wishing you the most happiest, amazing birthday ever. And I just wanted to let you know how much I love you, and I count you among one of my closest, most genuine, caring, hardworking, that's for sure, friends that I have. And I look up to you in so many ways. We have spent countless times together, and I have so many great memories, but no funny stories because you're the best host and everything always goes perfectly. I cannot thank you enough for all these memories that you and Mark have given us, and we love every moment we share with you. And over the past, seriously, it's been like 30 years. It's insane. I can't count the times that we have shared such long, nice talks with each other. Stories about raising our kids, being moms, being wives, being friends. It's all so meaningful to me, and I really think that you're just the best. I look forward to many more memories being made. And I want you to know how much you mean to me, and I love you so much. Happy birthday, Kate.
Hi, Kate. Wishing you a very happy birthday. I've so enjoyed working with you and getting to know you over these many years. We have been working together for quite a while now, haven't we? I think it's funny that our youngest children were born a day apart. I love that working with you guys at CompuTrain, but then also seeing you at band concerts and in the parking lot at Costco. I've really enjoyed knowing you, and I've really appreciated your friendship, your help and support, not just regarding work, but regarding life in general. One of the things I admire about you most is just your positivity. it's one of those things, you know, when things aren't going right and I can think, what would Kate do? And the first thing is you'd put a smile on it. Anyway, happy birthday, and here's to many more.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I love you. I miss you. My favorite memory I have is when we were eating dinner at the lake house and you were talking about how your ring was super big and like how you could hit someone with it, and then you did like the motion and you hit me in the head with your ring. That's probably my favorite memory. I hope you have a good day, and hopefully I can see you soon. Love you.
Hey there, Kate. First of all, happy birthday. And second of all, thank you to Claire and the gang for putting this together so that we can join in on your special birthday fun. So I've had some time to think about what I wanted to say, and basically what I've come up with is how do I love Kate Skoll? Let me count the ways. So the first thing is going to be I love the way you love your family. Your family, your kids, your extended family. You just love them so much and with your whole heart, and you do anything and everything for them all the time, and your love is very evident for them in everything that you are. And I mean, yes, you work like a lot, and that's a lot of your time and a lot of your what you do. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it's about your family. And so that's the first thing that I love about you.
Happy birthday, Kate! I'm so happy that I get to send you a message and be part of your 60th birthday celebration. So I'll get right to it. I have been thinking about this video for a while because your sweet Claire sent me a message several weeks ago. And so it's been so fun just thinking about you and reflecting on the memories that I have of you and the times we've spent together. And I have so many things I want to say, but I'm not going to make this into a 60-minute video. I can't. So I'm going to have to just keep it to the highlights. So, okay, Kate, I actually remember the first time I knew that I wanted to be your friend. So we were in the Clear Lake High School baseball stand. So I'm gonna just in honor of those good old days, I'm gonna put on my Clear Lake hat. Okay, so it was a spring baseball scrimmage. Okay, so seriously, I'm like a survivor when it comes to Texas baseball games in the heat of the summer. 105 degrees, 100% humidity, no shade, whatever, fine, I got that. But what I wasn't prepared for was a March scrimmage in Clear Lake at night. So I just remember vividly, I'm sitting in the stands, the sun goes down, it was probably pleasant outside at first, and I'm probably wearing like some little lightweight something, right? And I look over and I see you, and you're perfectly comfortable in this long parka, like probably goose down filled, black, full length, all the way to the floor coat. And I thought first, that's a little much. But as it got colder and later, I remember thinking, that woman is smart, and I need to hitch my wagon to hers because I wanted to be your friend, and I'm forever grateful that I did and that we became friends. So
happy 60th birthday, Kate.
Greetings from Shungum Lake in Randolph, New Jersey. Larry and I want to wish Kate a very happy birthday. To know Kate is to love her. Her smile and enthusiasm for life is contagious. So lucky for Diamond Lake, Camp Cozy Beach, next door neighbors Jason and Courtney, that Kate and Mark have settled on Diamond Lake. And the frosting on the cake is they have dreams and wishes to retire at beautiful, sparkling Diamond Lake. I love that Kate is always eager to try new adventures, whether it be kayaking or sailing, to try new foods, whether it be homemade ice cream cake, to enjoy new and different books. She embraced the orphan train. Kate is such fun. A highlight of our recent summers has been sunset cruises with Mark and Kate. Here are a few pictures from our annual Diamond Lake Shutterfly books with annual cruises. We've had sunny days and stormy weather, but always weathered through the fun. In closing, I'd like to say Diamond Lake is my happy place. I've been there every year of my life for a summer vacation, and I couldn't be happier to have Kate and Mark and their family, all the Skulls, join us. Happy birthday, Kate.
Happy birthday.
And here comes the sun.
Happy birthday, Kate. You probably don't know it, but you're one of the reasons that I was happy I moved to Houston. When we met you, it made things so much easier. I don't know what to say, but you are a gift, and I hope you enjoy this birthday, and we love you.
Hi, Kate. How are you? Happy birthday to you. I love you so much, and I miss seeing you. But happy 60th birthday. I can't believe it. Take care. Bye-bye, Annie.
Hi, Kate. Happy birthday. Just wanted to send a message letting you know how much I love you and admire you. And I'm so grateful that I get to be in this family with you. You work tirelessly to make sure that everyone is taken care of. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you have all the energy that you have, but it seems like you're always making sure that everybody else is taken care of, everybody's needs are met, and it doesn't matter how exhausted you are or how busy you are, you're always making sure that everybody else is taken care of. And in particular, I am very grateful for being able to have such good heart-to-heart conversations with you, and to know that no matter what, that you will always be here and you will always love me and love our family. And you're just such a steadfast, strong person, and I love you so much for it, and I admire you so much for it as well. Favorite memories, I feel like I might have said this when I recorded my message for Mark too, so it's kind of cheating, but it really does crack me up every time I think about it. And if I remember, I'm going to send over at some point in time the pictures so that you can remember too. But one of my favorite memories is when we had New Year's Eve at your place in Michigan a couple of years ago, and you had me and Doug practicing taking our prom pictures, and seriously, I was laughing so hard that I had tears streaming down my face. And it just makes me think that every time we're with you, we have a blast. It's always a good time, always feeling so welcomed. You take care of everybody. I mean, how grateful am I that you welcome Kathy and her family into everything. And I just really appreciate you, and am feeling so blessed to be a part of this family, and in particular be sisters-in-law with you. I love you so much. Happy 60th birthday. Hope that you have a wonderful day celebrating, and can't wait to visit with you soon. I love you. Happy birthday.
Hey, Aunt Kate, I just want to say happy birthday. You are really fun to be around, and go out of your way to make sure everyone else is having a fun time and enjoying their time. I love being at your lake house, and I love talking to you. You're really easy to talk to, and you truly care about everyone around you, and that's special. Happy birthday. I love you.
We were at the Illini game. I don't even know if it was last year or the year before because I have a terrible memory, but your mom made amazing chili. And I think the car battery died because they were using your dad was using the car battery to work the crock pot, to give it energy or electricity. And then it killed the battery, and then we had to jump the car, and it was freezing out, absolutely freezing. But in the end, it all worked out. It wasn't too terrible, and we had a great time. So that's really the only time I can remember something not going to plan according to exact plan, because truly, Kate, you are an exceptional host. You always go above and beyond every time. I mean, it's crazy. It's like you guys run a bed and breakfast, and not necessary. We have to start going out on big, long trips where you are absolutely pampered and given the treatment that you deserve, and you're the best. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Kate. The big 60. It's here. Oh, there's so much to be grateful for and so much to be proud of. You have 3 amazing kids, a beautiful family, a successful career. You've managed it all so well. And I've loved watching you. I've learned a lot from you. I love getting our families together. The time at the lake is always a favorite in this house. And you're always there running around, making food, making sure everyone has what we need, and a smile on your face. You make time for everybody. You've got the kids out on the water. You go for long walks, and we have long talks. And I've always really appreciated that because we have so much to share and so many similarities, and it's just been special for me. So all my best to you, and I hope you have the best decade ahead of you.
Hello, Kate, and happy 60th birthday. I have all my beehive things around me because this group means so much to me, and I think we owe it all to you. I can't believe it's been 10 years since that night at the basketball game when you told me it was your 50th birthday. And I said, oh my goodness, what are you gonna do? And you said, oh, I'm going to dinner with Petey after the game. And of course, in typical Rizzo fashion, I said, oh no, we're not going to dinner with Petey. You'll go with Petey tomorrow night. We're going out on the town. And boy, did we have a great time. As you remember, we went to the karaoke bar. You led us all in Sweet Caroline. We had such a good time. And I just hope that's as great a memory for you as it is for me, and that this celebration can be just as fun and just as memorable. Anyways, on a more serious note, and I do have notes, I feel such a special bond with you. I can't explain it. I don't want to get emotional. We never really hung out that much other than the sports activities, and then that one little charades night, which was really funny. But there's something about you that is just so magnetic. I admire your passion about your work. I admire your work ethic. But more importantly, I just admire the love you have for your family. Not only your husband and your children, but your siblings, your extended family. And as we know, this world needs so much more love, and you surely demonstrate that for me. I feel so comfortable talking with you about anything, and that tells me you are really a true friend. You have integrity. You love me unconditionally and always have, even through some of the roughest of times. Gosh, we've just been through so much together. But the support we've had for each other has meant the world to me, and I thank you for just being you. I love you. I love your laugh. I love your genuine concern for others. You are just the best girlfriend, and I wish you the happiest of 60th birthdays. And just know that I am sending a big, big virtual hug from New Jersey in the spirit of our beehive. And just know, I just love you so much.
have a great time. And kudos to your family for putting this all together. I love you, Kate.
Happy birthday, Kate. Hope you're having the happiest day and that your birthday is full of love and laughter. And you are such a sweet, dear, kind friend. I wish you nothing but the best. You have always such a special place in my heart. And the best part is you're still the exact same person that I knew when we were 12 and 13. One of the things that I love the most about you is just how kind-hearted you are. You are always, ever since I've known you, so smart and loving and sweet and funny. And when we were absolute dorky girls back in junior high and in high school, you were always so cute and funny, and everybody's always loved you. And I wish you nothing but the best, dear friend. This is a huge milestone birthday, but age is nothing but a number in our mind. We will be 16 forever as far as I'm concerned. Kate Deuter, love you.
Kate, only you, the one and only Kate Skoll, could take a serious group of baseball parents who were probably on the edge of their seats or tense or mad or whatever because of whatever was happening on the baseball field. And I'm sure we were cold. But you, Kate, you were able to give us a gift that will last forever in my heart, and that is the gift of learning how to pronounce pho. I'm sure you remember that. I know I'll never forget it. Laughing with you and Judy and being so silly and I'm sure a little immature while the other parents were ignoring us or trying to, as we giggled and giggled about pho. That'll last forever in my heart. And so I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget that on this memory lane video that I'm sharing. But okay, beyond high school, beyond becoming friends because our boys played sports together, I really truly believe that I'm the one that scored in our friendship. And that's because I look back and I think about how much you have prioritized spending time together and in the years after the kids graduated. And that means so much to me. I think I might have just sat in my little house in my little hole and not done that, but you did. And I am very, very thankful and appreciative that you did. Because I feel like in these years since Luke and Pete graduated that we've probably grown closer as friends and we've connected more. And so I feel like you've become one of my best friends in the whole world. And so, that I just wanted to say that. And also wanted to say how much I love that you and I have been able to survive some political conversations in our zip code, if you know what I mean. While many of my friends, most of my family kind of go the other direction, it's been very comforting to share with you our hopes and our dreams for our daughters, our granddaughters, and the highs and the lows that comes with that in this world that we live in. It means a lot to me. You're truly a bright spot, Kate. I know everybody that probably has sent it videos probably has said those words. People love you because of your fun personality. You're charming. You genuinely care about people. You put others first. You are passionate about what you're passionate about. You stand up for what's right. You work so hard, and you just you're just a real, true, vulnerable person who is just easy to love. And I love you. Thank you for supporting me, my family, through ups and downs, good times and bads, for being there for me to share those things with you. And I know that we will get to continue doing that, and I look forward to spending more time with you in your 60th year. So with that said, happy 60th, beautiful friend. Here's to you. Here's to more laughs, some wine. Let's get together and celebrate you soon. Let's have some pho and let's have some fun. I love you, Kate. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kate. You're not missing anything here. The weather sucks.
Happy 60th birthday, Kate. Remember,
I got these glasses on, I'm sorry. Remember, 60 is nifty. Join the 60s club. It's not so bad.
Happy birthday again.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Kate. Happy birthday. Nora and I are super excited to wish you happy birthday and to work together to tell you how much we appreciate your excellent organization skills and the way you bring people together in such a thoughtful way, thinking about others, making sure everybody's feeling good and has their needs taken care of. Thanks for all you do. I'm excited to celebrate over this next year with you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I just wanted to recognize how much I appreciate how good of a host you are to all of us over the 4th of July, and you make everyone feel so comfortable and loved, and you're easy to talk to. The only time I can think of you making someone uncomfortable is when we were out to dinner, my mom, Claire, and you were all out to dinner at 100 South in Elmhurst, and we were sitting next to the table full of managers at the restaurant. And you decided that something was smelling so good and you needed to find out who it was, so you walked over to the table next to us and smelled all three of the men sitting at the table next to us to figure out which one of their cologne smelled really good. That's just a funny memory I have, but have a wonderful 60th birthday, and we're excited to see you over Thanksgiving.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. Thank you for everything that you've done for us and making sure everything's going as planned. My favorite memory with you is probably when you first took me out on your new jet ski and we went out and you showed us the donuts that it can do and you whipped me off of it. Happy birthday.
Hi, Aunt Kate. Happy birthday. One of the things I love about you is that you're always trying new things, like new recipes, and you're always sharing them with me, and it always makes our family gatherings, so fun.
Hi, Kate. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños.
Hi, Kate. It's happy birthday, 60th birthday. We love you, love being part of the family with you, and hope your day is wonderful. Happy birthday.
20 or 60, I don't know. Bye.
And the second thing I love about Kate's School is how you love other people, how you treat other people, and you're interested in them. I remember one time you were over here, I think with Pete, probably looking at a puppy that we were fostering or something, and Kristen was here. She was hanging out in the foyer with us, and you were asking her questions about, I don't know, probably the puppy, but I remember you were asking her questions about her frog. And you were like, oh, so what do you feed it? And how do you care for it? And how do you clean it? And whatever. And I remember that moment, and I was just, it really touched me because you were showing interest in my kid. And, you know, and as a parent, when somebody else shows an interest in your kid, that makes you excited that they love your kid too. And you were getting to know her, you were basically just interacting with her, and that really warmed my heart. And I see that with other people too, that you're interested in them and about their lives, and you ask them questions, and you show interest in other people.
Hey, Aunt Kate, it's Evan, your favorite nephew from Boston. I wanted to reach out and wish you a really happy birthday, and just to say that you're someone who really brings a lot of light and love to your community and your family, and I look forward to spending many more wonderful memories with you on the lake. Love you and happy birthday.
Happy 60th birthday, Aunt Kate. My favorite, I don't know if this would be considered a memory or what, but I would say my favorite image of Aunt Kate in my brain is that when I imagine you waking up in the morning, I imagine that your alarm goes off and your eyes just immediately open and you have no like snooze, you just jump out of bed and are excited for the day immediately. And whether or not that's true, that is for sure the energy that you give off and put into the world. And I think that that is very inspiring. I also look forward every morning to getting a little Wordle notification from you, even though that's not necessarily a time when we're talking to each other. I do really value just like that touch base point of the connection of seeing your name pop up on my phone. I'm so excited that we are going to get a chance to celebrate you
on Thanksgiving, even though it will be a little bit early. And I continue to cherish all the times that we have together at the lake and with our family. Thanks for being you. We're so grateful for you. Happy birthday.
So, Kate, happy birthday. Carol and I are sitting at the in the living room of my new house in Tenino, and I have a bullwhip here so I can keep everybody working hard. But we wanted to commend you for your unbelievable generosity over the last couple of years. And we are living proof of it. Both of us are wearing the adorable little bunny suits that you gave us.
And this symbolizes your stellar post-hole digging.
Yes.
In our last trip.
Yes, we are grateful for that too. So thank you very much, Kate, and hope you have a lovely birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Kate, happy birthday. It's a real honor to contribute to your video portfolio of people who are celebrating you on this big 60th birthday milestone. What a great milestone it is. I think I'll stick with my patented 3 things I love about the birthday person approach for this video. And for the first thing I love about Kate, I'll talk about your gigantic, genuine, caring heart that somehow fits in that petite frame of yours. You know, there's a famous quote, I think it was Maya Angelou, who said, people won't remember what you said or what you did, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. And you have a very special quality. We've had a ton of conversations and interactions here and there in the driveway, in the grass area between our houses. And I guess I would say there's only a few people I've met in my life that when you interact with them, you can tell that they're 1000% present, and you can see it and feel it in their eyes and their face, that they're really genuinely with you and listening and empathetic and able to care at a deep core level, not because they're trying, it's just because who they are. You're an incredibly special and caring person that way, and it's such a wonderful quality, and it's been a real gift to have you and Mark and your wonderful kids as neighbors next door, and actually as a lot more than neighbors, but friends and family. So that's the first thing that I love about Kate. The second thing that I love about Kate is your unique spirit and energy. Ever since I've known you, you're always moving about. The hatchback is open and there's things going in the house and out of the house. You're running around, bouncing around, getting stuff done, moving stuff to the garage, moving stuff out of the garage, back into the garage, upstairs to the attic, downstairs. Always boundless energy, making things happen, getting stuff done. And I think that's what makes you also such a wonderful entrepreneur and business owner. But it just exudes from you this very unique and admirable spirit and energy level that makes you seem more like you're 20 than 60. And the third thing, and I'm going to do something subtle, and I'm going to change the tense from the third thing I love about Kate to the third thing that I loved about Kate. I'm going to use it in the past tense because it's something from the past that I loved that is no more. And I think that especially big birthday milestones should also be a time for reflection, and in the spirit of continuous improvement ought to be a thing that you really think about as you move forward from this milestone. And that is, I really loved those 1980s witch boots that you dragged out for a garage sale so many years ago. And it was a terrible lapse of judgment to try to sell them at that garage sale. And the fact, I think I remember, they didn't even sell, which added another layer of heartbreak to an already heartbreaking story. But I assume over the course of your illustrious professional career and personal life, you've made so many absolutely wonderful decisions that this one stood out in my mind as something to really think about. Anyways, all joking aside, We love having got to know you for so many years. We look forward to many, many more years together on this life journey. And we love you and Mark and your kids and having you in our life. And we wish you a very, very happy birthday. Much love. Take care.
Happy Halloween and happy birthday to Aunt Kate. Aunt Kate, one of my favorite things about you is that every time I see you, you have the biggest and happiest smile on your face, and you always look so happy to see everybody and excited to hear what everybody's got to talk about from their past months. Happy birthday. I love spending time with you, and I cannot wait for Thanksgiving.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you, but I just wanted you to know that I'm so grateful for all of the love and the laughter and the energy that you bring to our family, and I really look up to you and all of the hard work that you do. I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you soon. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I hope you have a great 60th birthday. I love you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you and celebrate.
Happy birthday, Kate Skull. Happy 60th to you. Welcome to the club, my friend. It's a great club to be a part of, and what an honor to have another birthday. I hope to celebrate you and toast to you really soon. So grateful to have you in my world, in my circle, and I love all of our time that we get to spend together. Although it's far and few between, but those moments are very special. I've got an empty glass here waiting to fill when I get to see you in person so we can toast each other. I love you and I'm so thankful for you. Cheers to you and many more.
Dear Kate, I want to wish you a lifetime of joy, love, happiness, health, and a fabulous 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Kate. Love you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Kate. I love and miss you so much. I really hope to see you soon, or at least this summer. Some of my favorite memories with you are going to our supermarket to get our food before we made all of our treats, making our dates, eating croutons, peach rings, going on the jet ski with you. I just have so many fun memories, and I hope that you have one of the best birthdays in the entire world. Love you.
Happy birthday. How old are you?
60.
Hi, Kate. I just want to wish you a very happy 60th birthday. I just want to take the time to let you know that when we moved into this home 14 years ago, I was so excited to find out that you were going to be my neighbor, and I have not regretted that for one moment. You are just the most sweet soul that I've ever known. You have such a gentle personality, and I want you to I'm going to go over some of my favorite memories of us. The first one has to be when you and I captured Banjo and Patches and saved them from the streets. And I remember I texted you, and you couldn't come out here fast enough with your laundry basket so that we can scoop them up. That you also helped me those first couple of months with them, and the children did too, but this is about your birthday, so thank you so much for that. I always am very impressed also by the fact that you walk your dogs almost every day, and I love seeing you out there. You always have the warmest smile. You always have a twinkle in your eye, and I always want to stop you and talk to you, but I know it'll turn into a 40-minute conversation that we usually, unfortunately, don't have time for, but the dogs don't appreciate that too much either. But also, one of the things I've always been most impressed about, you're going to be surprised by this, is when I saw that video of you on Facebook water skiing. Wow, you are really good, and I thought that was so impressive. But Kate, you are just the sweetest soul. Like I said, you're so approachable, you're so loving, you have a twinkle in your eye at all times, and I hope that God blesses you with so many more years, and I hope you have just a wonderful 60th birthday. Just remember, I'm always right across the street if you ever need anything, and you're very much loved. Love you, Kate. Happy birthday again.
Hi, Kate. It's Patty. Happy 60th birthday. I wish I was there to celebrate with you. Welcome to the 60 Club. I'm wearing Tom's happy birthday shirt that says life is good, because life is good makes me think of you. You have such a positive outlook on life, and that's one of the things I love most about you. I'm so grateful God brought you into my life and that I met you at Diamond probably over 7 years ago. just by chance, running down the street. I wanted to go over some of our most fun times. So I think back to when we first met and we went kayaking to the condos. And you had the unfortunate incident of dropping your phone in the water, which was horrible at the time. But now we look back and we giggle a little. I think you also fell off a picnic bench, if I'm not mistaken, at that same event. What a day. But I knew then that I loved you because no matter what happened, you had a smile on your face. Some other fun things we have done. The Billy Joel concert was a blast. I think we really got pretty close that night, talking afterwards, and it was just a really, really fun night. Pickleball for Dummies, that was interesting that you bought that book. And playing pickleball at Donna's house was always so fun. Just having wine with you on your deck, whether you had COVID or not, didn't matter. We always had fun. The sunset cruises on your beautiful pontoon. And most recently, Mahjong. You're a wonderful Mahjong teacher, but I don't think I'm going to be playing that game. I think that's a little bit beyond my capacity right now. I can't wait for you and Mark to come visit us here in Greensboro. Spring, hopefully, let's book it when the weather turns warmer. And we hope to come to Diamond and stay with you once. So I hope you're surrounded, I know you are, surrounded by family members that love you and friends. And I hope you just have an amazing birthday. All my love. See you. Bye.
Greetings, Kate. It's Tarsha Boutte, one of your longtime CompuTrain employees. And I just want to wish you a joyfully blessed 60th birthday. Oh, you've been through so much. You've overcome. So I just want to leave you with a special gift, just as a reminder what you mean to me. So I created an acrostic with your name. This is a beautiful sunset, so perfect timing. We'll see if we can do this without dropping the phone. So the K in Kate stands for kind. You're one of the kindest people I've ever met. When I first met you back in 2006, can you believe it? You just had this smile that reached your eyes, that radiated. So I just thank you for your kindness, not just for work challenges that I've faced, but even my personal challenges. Some of my biggest challenges over the years have been with my employment with you all. And I just appreciate you and Mark and CompuTrain really coming in and demonstrating your kindness. All right, the A in Kate stands for accomplished. I'm so inspired by you, Kate, especially just seeing how far you've come and what you've overcome as a businesswoman, especially as a woman business, did I say that? A business owner, female business owner. So hearing the origin story of CompuTrain from you and Mark has been so inspiring, and I never get tired of hearing your origin story just because there's something new. There's always something additional. So the A in Kate stands for accomplished. The T in Kate stands for tenacious. You have quite a bit of tenacity, Kate Skoll. I've seen it, on the business side when we have projects that seem the impossible. You find possibilities in the impossible. We have challenging personalities, and you seem to be able to reach and connect with even the most challenging personalities. And the E in Kate stands for, turn it around, effervescent. So you have the most bubbly personality, Kate, and there we go, it rubs off. So you bring so much joy into a room when you walk in a room, or just hearing your voice, your voice messages And so no matter what you're going through, that effervescence seems to overflow. So I really appreciate that. And lastly, just Kate, I am just so grateful that we have the gift of you to celebrate your 60th birthday. Oh, there's so many blessings. So I'm just wishing you a blessed, joyful birthday, 60th birthday, Kate. Love, Tarsha. And look at this beautiful sunrise. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna go ahead and switch. So you can see, oh, this is wonderful. This is from, I'm at the CompuTrain and the training lab, and perfect timing to see this glorious, glorious sunrise. Many, many blessings. Kate, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kate. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great year. Welcome to 60. I feel so happy and blessed to have you in my life. You're always so kind and inclusive, and I really appreciate it. I love spending time with you, and I look forward to spending a lot more time with you. Happy birthday.
Hi, Kate. Happy birthday. I wish I was there to celebrate with you. Hey, 60 is the new 40. And you know what? You look great. You haven't aged a bit. So I hope you enjoy your birthday, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hi, Kate. Congratulations on turning 60. Enjoy your day. Cheers.
Okay, now for the third thing. I love the friendship that we have grown through the years. We met the first time when Kristen was having a birthday party and she was in 3rd grade and had invited Pete over. And we had changed the date of the birthday party, and I had left a message for you, and of course you didn't get it because I don't know, you're hard to get in touch with, and you didn't get it, but you showed up that day with Pete, and I was like, the party is kind of, rescheduled, but she's still come in and play. I mean, Kristen's here, so they did. Kristen, Pete, and I don't know who else, were hanging out, and they had a really good time that day. And of course, me and you then hit it off, and that was the beginning of our friendship. And I think I remember sitting outside like for a really long time and talking quite a bit. And through the years, you've been hard to get in touch with, and so there have been long periods of time where we didn't get in touch with each other. But then we would connect and then catch up on as much as we could think of from the past 2 months that we hadn't talked. And I just feel like, through the years, we've definitely connected on just going through life together, bringing up kids and just whatever it was that was going on at the time. Probably the biggest thing is you have been my number one cheerleader as far as my photography business. And you knew me before I was taking pictures professionally. You knew me before then, and you were always, cheering me on. And basically you sacrificed your firstborn to me for my very first senior shoot, and let me take pictures of Mark, and that was my first one. And to think how far I've come since then. That was 2014, and here I am. What I'm doing now is sports and seniors and stuff, but I've come a long way. And you were the one who was cheering me on all the time. Mostly in the beginning, you were the one who was, I referred to you as my biggest cheerleader. And I really appreciate that, and thank you for that. And I know you still are my cheerleader, and I am your cheerleader as well. And so anyway, I love you, and I hope you have a great birthday. And I look forward to wherever life leads us, and I'm sure even if we move apart, we'll still be in touch and still be a part of each other's lives. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kate. I hope that you have a beautiful and wonderful celebration with your family and your friends. And I just wanted to say that You are one of the people in my life that has always had a lot of wisdom to share. And I want you to know that I cherish that so much. You have the most beautiful family. Their success is proof that you and Mark have done a beautiful job, and I admire that. Anyway, yes, thinking about our times together, I, of course, think about all our baseball days and just think about that with fondness and how great that was and how that was just one of the best times in my life. Anyway, I love you very much. Thanks for your friendship, and cheers to you. Love you.
Happy birthday, Kate. When we met, we were doing backflips in the pool, showing off our skills to our toddlers. And the last conversation I had with you was about Social Security. So, happy birthday. I'm so glad we've reconnected. Have a great day.
Hi, Aunt Kate. Happy birthday. I hope you have the greatest year yet. I hope I get to see you this year. I have the best memories of you, my mom, Claire, and I hanging out. And so let's make that happen this year. Have the greatest birthday that you deserve. Love you.
Happy birthday, Kate. I am getting over a cold or something. I don't know. I've had no voice for a week. Claire's been texting me, so I'm just going to do it a little hoarse. Anyway, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Man, I miss you. Getting my business up and going, I think about you often as I'm sitting there trying to tussle through 2 computers and 2 iPhones. But one of the things that I just wanted to pass along is just what a joy you are. Came into my life during COVID over an opinion that we shared about second opinions. Oh, we had such good walks, such good talks. But anyway, what you all may not know is that I was in deep doo-doo when I started my job as a lactation consultant at Methodist, because you also had to be a data scientist, I found out, and I knew nothing about that. And so I was supposed to keep track of all of the data for our breastfeeding mothers, and I had no clue to do this. So I called up Kate, and I was desperate, and she came to my rescue. She had no idea what she was getting herself into. She thought it would take an hour. We have spent numerous Zoom calls, Teams calls, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, the thing I love about Kate is just her joy. No matter what, she always finds joy. Miss Kate, on your 60th birthday, I am just so excited to wish you a happy birthday. And I hope to see you out in Colorado sometime soon on some of your travels. But just wanted you to know how much joy you bring into my life and what a blessing you are to everyone around you. Happy birthday.
Hi, Kate. Happy 60th birthday. I hope you have a most awesome year, the best ever, healthy year and a blessed year. This is a time, I guess, to reflect on our friendship and how much fun we've had through the years. I think I've known you for about 15 years. Watched our boys play baseball and basketball and be part of all that Booster Club fun. And playing charades at your house was fun. And all the happy hours that we've had for camaraderie and cheering and toasting to all the good times and things that we've had going on in our lives. And also Pete's Piano Bar, that's one of my favorites. Us singing as loud as we can to Journey songs and Piano Man. I'll always remember that. It was quite funny and I had a blast. Anyway, I hope you have a great, awesome birthday.
All right, Kate and fam, I just want to get a quick vibe check here because the energy today and on this momentous day in history, December 1st, 1965, is a 10 out of 10. And Kate, it is boss that your bro-in-law, K-Dog, K-Daddy, the chill and cooler version of your husband, gets to be part of your big day. And Kate, I know you're still out there giving main character energy and slaying it like you're trending on TikTok. But honestly, you didn't just age gracefully, you leveled up. And Kate, we've had many special and unique interactions throughout our lifetimes together that I would just like to reflect on now. Including the early days at CompuTrain, where we worked side by side teaching cheeky students on how to make the fart charts without looking totally sus. And while everyone else was out there giving cringe PowerPoint presentations and asking What's a DeFart chart? You're always calm, cool, and unbothered. A total slay in the office. You had that natural riz long before TikTok made it a word. And during this time, I even lived with you and Mark, which was a whole sitcom season by itself. If you remember, we had a whole Gordo Ramsay food preparation system in place. You'd make dinner one night, Mark would make it a second night, and I would make it a third night. But when you and Mark made dinner and cooked it, you would make two small things, all efficient and classy, trying to be all French-like, total less is more vibes. And then I'd take my turn, roll up my sleeves, make 3, 4, 6, 7 dishes, appetizers, sides, desserts, after dinner drinks, you name it. But let's be real, my meals were given 6, 7 course energy. 6, 7. And yours were more like quick and tidy too. But hey, I'm not slamming. They were both bussin' in their own way. You were all about elegance and simplicity. I was all about 9 course, 5-star Michelin extravaganzas. Balance achieved with both. All good. Let's move on. And then there's your husband, my brother Mark. Mark, being 5 years older than me, basically makes him antique. Not in a bad way, but like a museum quality antique. It's obvious who is much older, right? Just by the threads we wear and our gift of gab. But love him to death, but compared to me, he's chopped, right? And like, he's got good vibes, but let's be honest. The cool gene skipped him and went straight into me. But, you know, he's still got heart, and he gets a big W for marrying you, Kate. I mean, let's be honest, he seriously outkicked his coverage. But I should know about you and Mark, right? As I was the big man on campus or best man at your wedding. And yes, if you recall, I dropped the mic on that speech too. I mean, how could I not? But on your special wedding day, Kate, you were the one who brought that sparkle to your permanent situationship with my bro. But by marrying you that day, Kate, my brother got the gyat, the grace, the woman who against all odds and probability could still slightly make him a little cooler just by association. But now let's throw it back to one of the most iconic moments in our past interactions. The day that you thought I raided your underwear drawer. You hit me with the full interrogation energy like, bro, did you just go through my Cheekies drawer? And I was like, all right, sis, hold up there, because that's mad sus and cringe, and also not me. But I needed some serious cold cryotherapy after that smackdown. Well, you know what? Go get Spielberg on the phone. Major plot twist. As it turns out, it wasn't me at all, as you know. It was the neighborhood kid who was house-sitting your fur baby Lucky. So once again, for the record, Kate, I did not steal that pink drip from your dresser drawer. You know, it was a hot mess for me for a few weeks when the world thought I might have done it. But now that the truth's out, maybe I can finally heal after 30 years. But that's the thing about you, Kate. You're funny, loyal, classy, and know how to laugh at life and situations. Even when things get delulu, you keep it light. You got that W aura, and you're still out there skibiding through life like it's your own theme song. So today, we honor 60 years of iconic behavior, decades of absolute W energy, and a lifetime of Riz and resilience. Kate, you're a legend. You've been crushing it at work, life, family, and even in dinner rotations. And your aura and confidence, untouchable. Your laugh, pure serotonin. And your husband, still a little antique and mid, but he's got some game. So Kate, from this milestone birthday on, may your dinner stay classy, your Wi-Fi stay strong, and your husband stay vintage and not break or fall apart too soon. And most importantly, may no one ever again accuse me of being sus around your Cheekies drawer. So here's to you, Kate, the queen of CompuTrain, the 2-dish legend. You're the blueprint, the OG, the real deal. You've been skibidding through life with style, humor, and grace. Keep it up. And at 60, you're still out there slaying it. No cap. And Kate, throughout this life, you ate and ate again, leaving no crumbs. And Kate, you were all just living our lives in your highlight reel. Happy birthday, Kate. We love you.
Welcome to the 60s, Kate. Happy 60th birthday, my dear friend. I cannot believe we've known each other for over 5 decades now. I am so grateful for your friendship over all these years. You have been a constant in my life through all the ups and downs, and I am always grateful knowing that you're there, just a phone call away. I know that the kids asked about sharing stories or memories. And of course, if you haven't shared the one about us attempting to perm your hair and the losing the power, please share that with them, because that one will bring you and I to tears every time we tell it. But I am most grateful, of course, for the fact that you and Mark set up Alan and I many years ago, and our love story continues as the years tick by, and we are both forever grateful to you for that as well. I love you, love your laugh, love that you have a quote for every situation that comes up, and love your big heart. You are always there, always interested in hearing and supporting and being a reliable, honest sounding board for your friends. You have a big, beautiful life between your business, your family, your friends, and everything else you seem to fit into a single day. I would just like a little bit of your energy. Maybe I can teach you how to relax a little bit and you can give me a little of your juice. Anyway, I am just honored to be here and want you to know what an amazing person that you are, how much I respect you, how I know this may sound cheesy to say, but when I think about how you and I were as kids and where you are now, oh my, have you grown, my dear friend. And I love how you are so true to yourself, how you are honest with your needs, how you do what you want to do, how you take care of yourself and those around you. So all I can say is keep doing you, because you do it oh so well. And do what is good for your soul, and just keep living this big, beautiful life you have created for yourself. And I am just honored to be in your orbit and a part of that, and look forward to sharing this next decade together. And I love you. I wish you the happiest of birthdays and look forward to the next time that we get to spend some time together. Happy, happy birthday, my dear friend.
All right, so my favorite Aunt Kate memory was at Diamond Lake. This was this past year, so 2025. It was the Monday after the weekend of 4th of July. And I remember Sam was staying until like Wednesday, I want to say. So most of the college-aged male cousins had stayed for an extra night to hang out with Sam for another day until he went back to Denver. So we're all hanging out at Diamond Lake, and Aunt Kate suggests that we go for a boat ride. So it's Aunt Kate, Uncle Mark, Mark Jr., Pete, Sam, myself, Patch, and Henry. Claire might have been there too, I'm not sure. So I'm sitting on the front of the boat with Aunt Kate, and everybody else is sitting at the back of the boat. And Aunt Kate is like, Charlie, tell me about this bike shack idea that you've been telling everybody about. So I tell her the whole like Shark Tank style Charlie's Bike Shack spiel. And Aunt Kate is like, oh, that reminds me of an idea that I had back when I was around your age. Now, I'm not going to steal her thunder, because the way that she tells this like sales pitch is hilarious. However, I will share the name of this idea because it's very important for the story. Her product was called the Uniboob. It was a phenomenal idea, and I love talking about it. So Aunt Kate and I are on the front of the boat talking logistics about how we're going to sell this Uniboob idea. We're talking about like going on Shark Tank and like signing deals and like how we're going to market it in different stores. And the more you talk logistics about a product called the Uniboob, the more eyebrows you raise from the rest of the boat. They reached a point maybe 5 minutes into this discussion when Aunt Kate and I both looked like down to the back of the boat, and all of the boys are looking at us like they all have this face that Patch is doing right here. Anyways, that was my favorite Aunt Kate memory. Happy birthday.
Hey Aunt Kate, Sarah and Ryan here. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for being one of our biggest fans and always supporting all the little things we do and having a genuine interest. We really love you, and here's to many more.
Yay!
Happy birthday. Bye.
Hi, Kate. I just want to let you know how lucky I am to get to have this opportunity to share with you just how fortunate I feel to have gotten to have you as both a colleague and a friend. You are one of the smartest, most accomplished, visionary, creative, and determined people that I know. And you balance that out with such kindness and such a loving spirit. I hope that you know what you've accomplished with CompuTrain, you know, starting a business from scratch and keeping it going all these years. Just think about all the people who've benefited from your hard work, all your students, all your contractors, all those people who are the beneficiaries of your work. But also, I want you to know that I really appreciate you as a friend, someone who I can always rely on for great listening and advice and commiseration when that is the most appropriate thing. Just want to wish you many happy returns. I hope you have great birthday and many years to enjoy your family, your friends, and enjoy that great lake house. Again, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Kate. I hope you have a wonderful celebration. I'm so grateful to have met you and become friends with you. It's so hard to do that sometimes later in life, and such a gift when it happens. I remember meeting you the first time as you were walking down Lake Street, and just thinking that you seemed to be a warm, joyful, kind person. And that initial impression has just been reinforced time and time again. I love walking with you, sitting on the end of the pier, sharing a glass of wine, sharing some stories, being by the fire pit, and just knowing that you're down the street in the summer and a phone call away any other time. You are one of the more compassionate and caring people I have met, and I'm just really grateful that you're in my life, and that I get to know you and be with you and spend time with you. You have wonderful children and a wonderful family, and I just hope everybody is spoiling you and that you have a fantastic celebration to celebrate a life well lived, and one that just brings joy to so many people. So much love, happy birthday, and I can't wait to see you again soon.
Hey Kate, happy 60th birthday. I love you very, very much. Thank you for being such a thoughtful and supportive figure in all of our lives. It doesn't go unseen. We all really, really appreciate it. I feel like I can speak for everybody when I say that. You always make everybody feel so good, so comfortable, and you put forth the extra effort to make sure that everybody feels like they're being supported and, you know, feels like they're being seen, and it's a extremely admirable quality. I hope that you have a wonderful day with your friends and family, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Happy 60th birthday, Kate. I'm sorry I missed reading you 60 wonderful things about you when you were only 59. That still makes me laugh. It's hard to believe that about 30 years ago, Mike and I were sitting at Brookwood's kindergarten orientation, looking across and thinking, that couple is only too young and definitely not our type. Well, it didn't take long to find out you love margaritas, the 40-year-old virgin, and did I mention margaritas? I knew right then you were exactly our type. We learned opposites attract, and we loved to have fun. Everything just seemed easy when we were all together. Well, most of the time, our favorite phrase was always, Kate, can it be casual and simple? Which usually translated to, let's just do appetizers. And if one of us found a appetizer recipe, the world stopped, our phones were picked up, and immediately it was serious business. We talked and watched our kids grow up. We cheered them on through proud moments and pulled each other through the tougher ones. And the best part, we never had to ask. If there was a love gift, a meal, or helping hand, it was Kate. Now, Kate may have her opinions about politics and a few other things, but we never let that get in our way. We just laughed, rolled our eyes, and poured another margarita. There are so many memories But the one that always makes me laugh is moving your furniture upstairs. Mark was completely freaked out while you, Mike, and I were calm as could be, mostly because we knew we were heading straight to the lake to escape Hurricane Rita, and that was another story. It feels like yesterday we were planning your 40th birthday, our kids' lives, and let's be honest, figuring out how to get Mark and Jamie together. Kate, you are a wonderful friend, a fantastic mom to me, and an amazing friend. I love you and wish you the happiest 60th birthday. Now it's time to start scheduling those vacation, B-days, and getaway weekends. Don't you dare let a calendar day have a single empty day. Fill it with laughter, fun, and a few good margaritas. Cheers to you, Kate, and have a great birthday.
Kate, you are the type of friend that I can laugh, cry, and talk with for hours and hours. You're the only friend I have that has been my roommate, my bridesmaid, and also the godmother to my son. You're one of the kindest, most thoughtful, and caring people I know. When you were my roommate, if you recall, you also brought a bird home to live with us because you thought if you didn't, the people at the party were going to kill it. When you left to move to Houston, you followed your passion for teaching and created the most amazing business, all while also raising a beautiful family. You have been a ray of sunshine in my life for so many years, and today it's time to celebrate you. Happy birthday, sweet friend. You are my person, and I want to thank you for allowing me to be my true self and for always getting me. I hope you have the most amazing birthday and that we have an opportunity to celebrate together. Wishing you health, happiness, and all your dreams come true. I love you, Kate, and I'm so grateful you're part of my life. I'm blessed to call you my friend.
Happy birthday, Kate. Happy 60th birthday. Gosh, it seems like just yesterday we were meeting each other in Miss Walsh's second grade class, going to third grade in Miss McCutcheon's class, sucking on those Cheetos behind our desktops, telling her we weren't eating anything with orange all over our mouths, going to Girl Scout camp, which I hated. I don't think you liked it very much either. All the sleepovers, your birthday party where I had my sloppy joes for the first time and had, I think, like 8 of them. It was, oh my Lord, all those memories. Well, the best thing that's happened in the last 10 years as far as friendships go was reconnecting a few years ago and getting to go spend the weekend at your lake. I look so forward to many others, and I hope that you just have the most wonderful day celebrating you and your beautiful family. Happy birthday. Love you.
Hey, Kate, my big sis. I just wanted to say happy birthday and let you know how much you mean to me. I don't know anybody that would so genuinely drop absolutely everything for their loved ones more so than you. It is, I've seen it in so many different occasions, both with me, your kids, Mom, Aunt Marie, your siblings, whatever it is, your desire to truly help family members and selflessly help family members it's a very admirable trait. And I love you for it. And I love you. And I love your laugh. And you make me laugh. And I just love being around you. So happy birthday. I hope we have many more together. And I look forward to celebrating with you.
Kate, happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday. This is a big one for you. And it's such a special one in that we can all be together with family once again. I can tell you, as I've gotten older and not any the wiser, but definitely older. I've just come to appreciate the experiences and the time you get with loved ones, and really cherish them. And I just know that this is going to be one of those times this evening when we celebrate your birthday. Man, you are special. It still amazes me the amount of energy and love and caring that you have for others. You are always an advocate and advocating for others, whether it's family members in need, or whether it's neighbors, or whether it's people in and around the community. You are always there helping others. And it doesn't go unnoticed. And I know that all who come in contact with you and are on the receiving end of those efforts really appreciate it and really see you for who you are and all the love and caring that you bring to others. I can tell you just I remember when you were coming home from school, from college. I think it was your first semester away. And, I would have never thought how much I would have missed having you around. But apparently, it was more than I thought. But I remember we had, after going apple picking, we had a bunch of apples in the garage, and it had just snowed, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 inches of snow were on the ground, and I wanted to welcome you home. I remember, marking out with my feet and scraping off the snow and putting a welcome into words out in the snow for you that said welcome home. And kind of made, it must have been around Christmas time, because I made kind of some marks with some holly, and the holly berries I used the apples that we had from out in the garage. Kind of silly in the telling of it. But it was a special time, and it was a time where I just realized how important family was, and how important you are, and really how special of a person you are. Kate, I love you. And this is why, seriously, it'll be such a good celebration this evening, in celebrating your 60 years, and all of the love, and all of the happiness that you bring to so many others. I love you. Happy birthday.
Kate Deuter School, happy 60th birthday. I was contemplating what kind of a video to do, was going to try funny, although I'm perhaps the funniest person in our family. Decided against that, decided against long and sincere, and just thought I'd go with the gut and tell you that you are one of my favorite people in the world. You're a rock for our family. You are truly an amazing human being, bar none. I love you lots. Enjoy your 60th. Keep chugging along. You're a mentor for us all. Love you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kate. Happy birthday to you.
Oh dear, we don't hit those notes very well anymore. Anyway, it's a very snowy morning here, and Gramps and I are sitting by the fire with our coffee in our jammies, and we're wanting to send a message to Kate for her very happy 60th birthday. And I remembered this nice book that was called A Collection of Memories that I was given on my birthday a few years ago. And the very first item in the book is called How Did You Feel When Your First Child Was Born? I think you might have a clue as to who was in charge of getting this book together. Anyway, I wrote at that time, our first baby was a thrill for so many of us. I didn't have many friends around me who had experienced the joy of childbirth, but we had family on both sides who shared with our new experience. Kate was the first grandchild for Nanny and Popsy and Grandma and Grandpa Deuter, so they took on new names when she was born. Aunt Marie and I had painted a hand-me-down crib for Kate, and we set up a nursery of sorts in the corner of our one-bedroom apartment. But nothing really seemed real until we brought home our beautiful new baby girl, complete with noises and gurgles and soft, tender skin with fuzzy dark hair. We had so much to look forward to, and yet we didn't even realize that, because the thrills of each moment in real time were so new and beautiful to us. Kate was a joy, and we couldn't possibly have imagined the blessings which would follow for us and for her with each new brother that later joined our family. I remember parking in the hospital parking lot at Mountainside Hospital in Montclair, New Jersey on November 30th, 1965, and David, Kate's dad, saying to me, "Our lives are certainly going to be changed when we leave here," and little did we know what joy we would be bringing home. Joys continue to unfold a little at a time throughout life, and Kate's life continues to bring new pleasures to me as our lives come together and intertwine as we both mature and age. Fun reflections, and this is one of many that I was asked to write about back a couple of years ago to put into this book, which I cherish. And now it's Gramps' turn.
Hey, Kate, I come on the scene a little later in life, but I reached back to when your dear mother turned 80, and people put together a lot of different thoughts about her. And when we had been looking at these recently, and when I saw what you wrote, I thought, wow, not only does she admire that in her mom, but she learned it from her and picked it up from her. So I'm going to salute you on your 60th, excuse me, on your 60th with the things you said about your mom on her 80th, because I think they apply to you too. First, Kate says, "I love that Mom is always honest, transparent, and forthcoming. There's no need to guess what she is really thinking." True of you, Kate. Kate says, "I love Mom because her modus operandi is genuine goodwill toward all. Despite distractions, she is always able to stay true to herself. She lives what she believes. Her actions are in alignment with her beliefs." Also true of you, Kate. You learned well from your mother. And finally, Kate says, "I love that Mom is curious about most things. She never stops learning, and she shares what she learns with others." Also true of you, Kate, So I'm saying that these things apply just as much to you and shows the great influence you two have had on each other. Love you, and you're a very important person in my life. Happy 60th.
And since we are thinking about Kate's early birth, we also have appreciated the joy that has been brought to us when she brought Mark home, and we had the joy of a son-in-law. And as he likes to tease me all the time, telling me that he's my favorite son-in-law, and I concur wholeheartedly. That's not very hard to do since he's the only one in the immediate family. Anyway, then on top of the son-in-law, we got to have Mark Jr., and then Claire, and then Pete. And those children have brought us a lot of joy, as I know they have the couple of Kate and Mark. And now it's time for them to celebrate you. So I hope they have a wonderful time celebrating you on your 60th birthday. Take good care. We love you lots, and we'd always be happy for you. Take good care.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Kate.
birthday.
Bye.
Hi, Mom. I'm just here at work trying to wrap my head around the fact that I now have a 60-year-old mother. Isn't that crazy to think about? 60 years old. I've been very fortunate to know you for half of those 60 years, and I just have to say that, and I know I'm a little bit biased when I say this, but you really are the best mom in the world. I honestly don't think there's even a competition. The fact that you've been able to support me through all of my endeavors, to talk with me through so many events in my life, good or bad. I don't think there's anybody who's supported me as much as you have in my life and in anything that I've decided to do. So I can't tell you how much I love you for that. I love you for so many different things, for sending me recipes to make me healthier, for just a phone call, checking in every week. I love you more than words will ever describe. You've made so many people feel celebrated over the years, and I think that's one of your greatest traits, is you really know how to make people feel special, and you've certainly done that for me in my life, and I hope that we can do this for you on your big day. 60 years old. That is, that's crazy. I can't believe it. You're getting into grandma territory, hopefully not anytime soon, but I just want to let you know I love you so much. I love you forever. I love all the stories that you share about me from when I was a kid to the stories that we continue to create years down the road. I love you so much. I can't believe you're 60 years old, and I hope you have an awesome day. I love you so much. Happy 60th birthday.
Happy 60th birthday, Mom. I love you so much. I'm so glad I get to be with you the whole week before your birthday with our whole family to celebrate how special you are. And I just wanted to reflect on some memories from the past 27 years, so almost half of your life, which is crazy, on some just amazing memories with you and some things that make you so special. I did write all these down because I don't want to forget anything. And just for the record, I did tear up quite a bit writing this, so hopefully I can get through it all right. So from my earliest memories, you were a constant in my life, a constant role model of what it means to love others, a constant supporter of my activities, a constant cheerleader for my accomplishments, a constantly present mom. I have random vivid memories from my childhood, and you are a part of so many of them. For example, Mark, Pete, and I riding around on the cul-de-sac with just in the cold weather, and I had my shawl on that you helped me make
which was essentially a big piece of fabric, might have been fleece, and we just cut a big hole right in the middle for me to wear, and it surprisingly kept me very warm. And every 30 minutes or so, you'd come out one day with your hot, fresh meatballs that were literally the tastiest thing I had ever had. And you'd come out with a big smile on your face to feed us more and just plop them in our mouths like a little mama bird. I remember when a girl in my class passed me up for the amount of Webkinz that we had, and I came home and I told you, and right away you took me straight to the store to buy two more Webkinz, just because you knew it would make me so happy. I can't forget all the hours you spent brushing, curling, braiding, getting all the tangles out of my hair. Usually in the downstairs bathroom. We spent hours doing all that. Or the time I was throwing a tennis ball and it hit our tall Christmas tree and knocked down one of the ornaments, and it broke and shattered, and I was terrified that I'd be in trouble for doing that. And right away you came running in and I told you what happened, and you just smiled and you said, "It's okay, don't worry about the ornament. Like, all I care about is that you were honest." And that truly was all that mattered to you, is that I was honest with you about what happened. You know, every single event, big or small, you always handled with so much grace. And it's the seemingly ordinary moments that make me smile more than anything. I remember you teaching me the phrase, "all that jazz," which I still use to this day, because I wanted to, before leaving to school every day, I felt like I needed to say, "Be safe, drive to work safely, remember that I love you," and like 10 other things. And if I forgot to say one of them, it would stress me out. And so you said, "Claire, just say all that jazz." And between you and me, we know that all that jazz means all of those things. So then you don't have to worry about remembering them all. And you just got me, and that was what I needed to hear. And so still to this day, I wish you all that jazz every day. I remember the weekend in high school where I had a marching band competition, and the boys happened to be out of town that weekend. Of course, you came to the competition like you always did, and we got to spend every second, every minute of that weekend together. And my favorite part of that weekend was when we went to, I think we grabbed Starbucks and then drove around town, and we listened to Sunny 99.1 Acoustic Sunrise, and all of our favorite songs played, acoustic versions of them, and our favorite was Brave, and that song still strikes a chord between us to this day. As I grew older, I had dreams of becoming a nurse. So right away, you hopped on your computer and researched summer nursing programs, camps that I could attend to dive deeper into the nursing world and affirm that it was the career path that I wanted to take. You just always wanted Mark, Pete, and I to follow what we're passionate about. And you always support us as we discovered what our passions were and are. Meanwhile, you were pursuing your passion. You've always talked about how much you love your job and you love to teach. You literally never complain about the days that you have to go to work, which is amazing to me. That is such a remarkable thing, because you truly love what you do, and I'm so proud of you for finding that thing and for starting your own business at such a young age. It's crazy to me, and getting to watch you, what you started, become something so successful because of your hard work and how you treat and serve others. It's been the most inspiring thing for me to see. I'm so proud of you. Through all that, through working so hard, you were able to support Mark, Pete, and I through college, which is something that we can never thank you enough for. Once I entered the working world, I found myself with a lot more time on my hands to explore new hobbies. which is when I became so interested in the outdoors and seeing the beauty in our country through hiking and exploring. And you became excited to join me on any adventure because you just love to do what we love to do. And some of those adventures included hiking to the top of Mount Pisgah in Asheville. So amazing. Angels Landing in Zion National Park, still literally probably my favorite hike that I've done to this day. Stunning hikes around Mount Rainier with ice and snow all around us. You've shed tears as we've witnessed some of those beautiful views, and I do the same. You know, as scary as our world is right now, it is heartwarming to find the beauty in it with you. I could go on and on, literally for the rest of time, talking about how much I love you and how much you mean to me. Mom, I'm so glad you were born 60 years ago, because truly on that day, the world became a remarkably better place. And I'm honestly the luckiest girl in the world because I get to have you as my mom. I love you so much. All that jazz.
Wow. Happy 60th birthday, Mom. You know, getting to 60 it's not easy, you know, as I'm sure you know. You know, but on behalf of your friends, your family, all the loved ones around you, we just want to let you know how much we love you, and how much we care for you and you know. I'm horrible at speeches, by the way, as I'm sure you can tell already in this video. But, you know, you're such a caring person. You know, I look back on all these 24 years of my life and I see the care, I see the love, and I see the energy that you put into other people and making them happy. I think that's the biggest thing, and the biggest impact that you have is you're so selfless. You know, you go out of your way to make other people's lives better and more enjoyable. You put others before yourself. It's so evident, you know, every day you find ways to make other people happy. Whether that's, you know, putting a smile on their face, you know, saying nice things. You have the best and most contagious smile out of anyone I've ever met. And seeing your smile, it really just lights up my day. And it's crazy just to look back and just think about all the impact that you've made on so many people, you know, whether that's, you know, bringing dinner to a friend who's in need of help, or, you know, sending a nice card to someone, offering to do all these things for other people. You know, it's crazy to see the impact that you've made on other people as well as our family. It truly is special to see who you become, and just to understand that the person that you are it's awesome. I look back on these 24 years of being your son, and I just think of great times. You know, there's really not a lot that I complain about over these years, you know, whether it's, you know, you raising me to be an athlete, to work hard in sports, to give it my all, or whether it's, you know, telling me to prioritize a good education and working hard and trying to set up a good career for myself. You've pointed me in the right direction. You've set me up for success. And that's something that, you know, words can't express how grateful I am for you and for all that you've done for me. You know, you've taught me a lot over the years, you know, whether that's how to cook, how to clean, how to stay organized, how to, you know, present yourself in a very, you know, professional way. I mean, I know these are just small things, but it truly taught me a lot. And I honestly would not be here without you. But it's truly amazing to look back and just cherish all these amazing memories. I mean, funny memories, loving memories. I mean, there's just so much to be grateful for when it comes to you and it comes to the impact that you have on so many people. You've helped me with work. Honestly, your Power BI skills and your computer software skills are second to none. I know that's another thing that's truly, truly crazy to see what you can do. But Mom, I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me, for our family, for those around you. You're truly a one-of-a-kind human. I really mean that. Everyone knows that. And yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, I'm excited to be with you on the week before your birthday. I know we're not gonna be able to be with you on your birthday, but Mom, have a fantastic birthday. And just wanted to let you know I love you very much. Happy 60th birthday, Mom. Love you. Bye.
Kate, happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday. I'm glad you finally got to my video. I can't tell you how many people wanted to express well wishes to you on your special day. There were so many that we could have made a made-for-TV miniseries out of this video. All kidding aside, it's truly a testament to how many people's lives you've touched during your 60 years and how in turn they wanted to at least play a small part in your special day. You and I, we've been married for 34 years, together for 40 years, and according to my calculations, that's a whopping 2/3 of both of our lives. That's a long time. And despite the inevitable ups and downs that come with being together for so long, I could not have picked a better partner. And I mean that in all my heart. We're life partners, we're business partners. I really believe we have an amazing story. And I can't wait to see how the rest of the book reads, because we're not even close to the final chapter. You're an amazing mom, an incredible wife, and I wanted to take this time to thank you for allowing me to reach out and grab your hand in the circle of trust during the RA summer camp. I also want to thank you for finally giving up trying to set me up with Margie Messner, because if those things both didn't happen, these last 40 years could not be possible. Way back then, I was purposefully looking for someone that could really raise the bar as far as family life goes, and I picked you. It was a great decision, one of the best decisions of my life. Our kids adore you, and I am so pleased with the young adults that they've turned into. We both worked hard to raise them, but I wanted to point out something about you in that you would never settle for less than what you deemed as being acceptable when it came to our family. And I think that has played a big, major role in who we all are today, individually and as a family. And I appreciate that. There were a lot of sacrifices that we had to make, and I think we both agree that those sacrifices are paying off. Earlier this year, your stage 4 cancer diagnosis, what a doozy that was for 30 days. I think looking back on it, it was an opportunity to put in a reset, and that it was a gift. I couldn't imagine my life without you. And one of the things that came out about that during that time was how, you lived your life double time, where you lived 120 years in your 60 years because you made the most, and you continue to and always make the most out of every eventuality that comes up, whether positive or negative. And that is one of the things that I know you'll continue to do, but it's one of the things that I really admire about you. I can't wait for the future. I can't wait to spend quality time with our families, but I really am looking forward to spending some well-deserved quality Mark and Kate time. And in that regard, we will be traveling to New York City on Saturday. That night we'll be on Broadway seeing Mamma Mia. And then on the night of your birthday, we'll be at Radio City Music Hall seeing the Rockettes Christmas show. I'm really, really excited. I also hope to do a lot of touristy type stuff, like a carriage ride through Central Park, 9/11, Times Square, Rockefeller Plaza. I'm really excited about our trip coming up. I'm also excited about our trip to New York and those things those vacations and trips we haven't even planned yet. Get your passport, because I want to take you on a Viking cruise as soon as we can retire. And but I want to again just wish you a happy birthday. Cheers to another 60. Cheers to another 40 for us. I love you so much. Happy birthday.